I've always loved to hike. When I was a teenager, I spent 3 days in the backcountry of Colorado, and I was hooked. I've even hiked up 10 of Colorado's 14ers. But then life got in the way, and hiking took a distant back seat. 2 years ago, I made a decision. It was time to hike again, and the Ozark Highlands Trail was just across the state line in Arkansas. In 2022, my grandson and I hiked from Lake Fort Smith to Fang Creek. Then I hiked from Fang Creek to Lick Branch by myself. In 2024, my grandson and I hiked from Ozone to Lick Branch. So here we are, Christmas break 2024, and we set our sights on Section 5 from Ozone to Fort Douglas. A lot of rainfall this fall in northwest Arkansas, so we entered a water world. All right, here we are at Ozone. Thursday, January 26th, 2024, and we are just getting ready to start our hike from Ozone, Section 5, headed towards the Fort Douglas Trailhead. I think we'll try to get 4 or 5 miles in. It's wet, but it's not raining. I think we're going to have some rain tonight, but then it's going to be a beautiful couple days after this. So we'll get a couple miles in, make camp, settle in for the evening. Beautiful, beautiful weekend.
Well, everybody, look at that view. Here on Ozone of the OHT. We're hiking from here to Big Piney.
Looks like today we're going to be hiking in the fog. A little bit of mist. It's beautiful. About 55 degrees, so it's not uncomfortable either. Headed downhill from the Ozone Trailhead. Cool, isn't it?
A little bit of an off-roading.
That boulder's the size of a small building. That thing's huge.
All right. So it looks like it's shallow.
Okay.
Looks very much like it's shallow. But it is definitely not shallow. Nope.
Wet feet. Maybe.
Beautiful.
I know this may sound kind of silly, but this is like walking through an enchanted forest in a way. This trail is so cool. And it's in the middle of all of these big old huge tall white pine trees. It's like you expect to come out the other side in another world or something.
Yeah. Well, everybody, have my tent set up. My hair looks a mess this way. Just a little tent. Enough room for me to wiggle my feet. I still got a little bit of room up there. Enough to sit up. And then you got over there, you got Pappy's tent.
We are at Owen Creek.
Yes, it's my creek.
So this creek belongs to you, doesn't it, Owen?
Yep.
So Owen is camping at Owen's Creek. Have some beautiful views this morning.
Yeah. Hey, while you're recording, we just passed 92.
Oh, we passed mile 92?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sweet.
Just right there.
Sweet. Well, if you're hiking section 5, make sure when you hit mile 92, little past 92.2 or 3, and you cross the creek, make sure you take the little detour about 200 yards up the Jeep Trail to Slot Rock. It's a pretty spectacular little waterfall, especially with the water as high as it is. It is really running through the rock. Definitely worth the time to hop off the beaten path. Okay, so we are about mile 97.8, something like that, crossing the farm road. And from this point all the way to Fort Douglas Trailhead, it is almost downhill. So let's see how fast we can crank these 5 miles out and we'll just finish this trail tonight. We'll have to call this trail Water World. So a few years back, the journey began, and I decided, let's just do the Ozark Highlands Trail and quit letting life get in the way. And my grandson Owen, he's really not trying to remove the 100-mile marker. There's a geocache here. But anyway, the way the camera's looking, I think that's mile 001 the way you see it, but it's actually the 100-mile marker. 100 miles of the Ozark Highlands Trail. Woohoo! Every little stream on section 5 right now is running full of water. You can't cross any of them and stay dry, so my feet have been wet now for, well, 2 days. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. Love it out here. This is a beautiful section of trail. If you're thinking of hiking the Ozark Highlands Trail, section 5, that's, if you're only going to do one section, do section 5.